Hey guys, this is Spidey from V's here, and I'm doing my reviews for Superior Spider-Man number 3, Venom 31, Lot World with the cover that connects, and Ultimate Spider-Man, the Venom one. I'll start off with this one. Sarah Bichelli's art is phenomenal. I mean, just the way that she draws the symbiote alone, just the tongue, it looks disgusting. It's just really awesome, you know. And this is basically a battle that Miles has with the Venom symbiote, which we don't know who it is, if there's someone under there, if it's just a symbiote. I don't think it's gonna be Eddie Brock. It's just just so cool. Like every single page Venom is in, it just is very, very, very awesome. I really like this issue. I loved seeing Miles fight this symbiote. I love Miles, you know, in general. I mean, I think he's fresh to the Ultimate universe. I don't ever feel that he is similar to Peter Parker at all, which is good. I like how they sort of reference back to the old Ultimate Spider-Man Venom comics, where he tries to remember how Peter Parker beat him. I have those comics, by the way. But overall, this was a really good read. Rot World. Yeah, we'll do Rot World now. So, basically what this is, you know, connecting cover, right? The finale to the Rot World event that's taken place in a span of 7 issues. I believe 7 issues. So, this was part 1, Animal Man, and this was part 2. These covers are not that good, you know. They only look kind of cool once they're connected. That looks cool, but I mean, this looks kind of dumb. But I think out of the two, this one was better, and I have a lot of complaints and, you know, things I want to say about this one. Good things, not just all complaints. But I think the artwork in this is far superior than the last one. I would have preferred if they actually just used this art. Or if they, I'll talk about that later. That's gonna be long. But basically, this is just your standard battle that leads up to the finale. It crosses over with Swamp Thing in this issue because it is the finale, right? You know, they're gonna have to span these over in 2 books. So we see that Swamp Thing at the castle, Animal Man meets up with him at the castle. This was a really good issue. Really like this a lot. You know, you have Freeze having to shoot the sun, and I thought this was just a lot of fun, this issue. Sorry, my throat is kind of sore this week. And it ends with Maxine and Abigail O'Kane as these creatures in Swamp Thing, and they want to fight them. Move on to this one. This is the epic fight where they they fight Anton O'Kane, and I don't like the artwork at all. I don't. I like last month's art with Yannick Paquette. I don't know why they would just change the artwork on there, you know. And all the issues of Animal Man and Swamp Thing lead up to this. I don't know why they change artist last issue, you know, that doesn't make sense, but it really is cartoony, doesn't look good. I don't like it, but the story is cool. They fight Anton O'Kane. They have to fight these rock creatures that are their relatives, like Maxime and Abigail and all that. And what they do is they have to launch the Batbot up to the sky to release this antidote thing. Anton O'Kane's trying to stop it. They stop him before they, you know, save the world, and it blows up in the sky, stopping Anton O'Kane. And this is where I find the cop-out is, when they're going to find O'Kane, and I really want them to, you know, get O'Kane, solve this problem. They meet like these people from like a rift. So it's like a rift where they'll take them back to the way they were, and it leaves us off with, you know, what happens next, and can you name that something? I thought this was a really good issue. I just really did not like the art, and I really would have liked to see, you know, this conclude. I really would have liked them to solve the problem. I really would like to see what they would happen if they got Anton O'Kane. Maybe that's gonna happen in the next issue. I don't know, but that's why I'm gonna say it's good. We have these two here. I could not decide which one I chose for Comic of the Week, but I did end up choosing this one, so we'll review this one first. Cullen Bunn is writing Venom, and let me just say, this is not what it used to be. Venom is, when Rick Remender got off the book, it's not what it used to be. But this really is, in my opinion, this issue here, issue 31, is not the comeback title, but the we're gonna make this story good again, because I feel the comeback title was issue 27.1, because that's when things turned around for Venom, because I remember the first story that Colin Bunn did was not that good. Then he did 27.1 issue, that was really good, that was his comeback title. Then he did that Philadelphia issue, which was good. The next two issues were okay. Now it's this, and this I think is sort of saying, okay, we're gonna be better now, we're gonna make every issue solid and really enjoyable. Cover's good. And if we look inside the artwork, I'll just go to the page of, where is it? Oh my god. Here. Can you tell? That sort of looks familiar. Oh yeah, that's right, that's the artist who did, the art in the final issue that Rick Remender did on Venom, which is cool, man. I like that. That sort of gives me a feel that everything's back to normal, and things are going to be good again. But basically, Flash moves into his new apartment. Some great dialogue is delivered, Philadelphia, that. And he decides that he's going to try and keep a low profile, because he doesn't want, his friends knowing that he is Agent Venom. And then, so basically what's going to happen is, he is just going to fight some criminals, some low-life thugs, street level, nothing big. And it's really entertaining. This sort of is, I think this might be a bit of a yeah, that is a reference to Amazing Fantasy 15. First Spirit Spider-Man, you guys should all recognize that cover. I really do like that little reference there. But that's really it. He fights some common thugs, and he wants to keep a low profile, so he changes the symbiote into this demon devil thing. He's like Hail Mary, the mother of superior punishment. It's just really good. The ending was a good cliffhanger, where it has Eddie Brock knocking at his old apartment, at Flash Thompson's old apartment. So that was really neat to see. I don't know if you guys can see this that well. Hopefully you can, but very good read. And Superior Spider-Man number 3, finally my comic of the week. This was fucking amazing. I just swore, man. I'm sorry. That's the only way to describe it. But what you have is this opening scene. I remember I opened the scene, I was like, oh no, they're not gonna make a Spider-Man signal. Please, for the love of God, do not do this. Do not put anything from Batman into this comic book. Leave this and I can't believe I didn't see that one coming. It changed drastically. He said, you idiots, you're gonna blow my cover. And I just laughed so hard. I was like, wow, I love Batman, but I mean, he's supposed to be the most realistic superhero, and then it's beautiful. I mean, they say, you're gonna call me and let all my enemies know where I am, and I thought that was really smart, and I thought that was a bit of a slam to DC, because I'm never gonna I can't believe I didn't see that before. But whatever. He is gonna be partnered up with Carly, who knows something is up. He's gonna they're gonna help each other, and he has to go over to the Vulture. He upgrades his costume, and this is where this became comic of the week, because he offers to let the Vulture go, but then the Vulture makes him struck a child because he thought they were midgets. And Ryan Stegman's art looks amazing, and it brings back a memory of Dr. Octopus, his dad beating on him, and that's the thing too. Spider-Man can go through, now that, since they're in the switch bodies and all that, he can, Peter Parker can travel through Dr. Octopus's memories. If you haven't been reading comic books lately, you know nothing what's going on, you're probably really lost, so whatever. And this is where we see the brutality of, Dr. Octopus's Spider-Man. This is where it gets really crazy, this is where Spider-Man loses it, and he takes him, he has the Spider-Man signal with the plan, and just drops him in it, and he's cut, blood, everything, and Carly knows something's up. Stellar read, 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. 4.5 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5, and a 4.5 out of 5. Hope you guys dig it. Peace.